We check in now on the latest cattle market news with our market update, brought to you by CattleFax.
Hello, I'm Zimmerman with the CattleFax update. Weaker wholesale beef demand through late winter and early spring has transitioned to better demand in May and June. As discussed last week, improving beef prices over the last 60 days have been mostly due to higher middle meat values. End and thin meat struggle to find bids, and ground beef values are also weaker. Demand for 90% lean beef trimmings is a good indicator for ground beef demand. Of course, a variety of lean trim mixes supply U.S. consumers with hamburger, but 90s remain a critical component in that market. Demand for 90% lean beef trimmings is currently down 1.5% through May. Demand in January was 5.5% higher than a year ago, with consumption up 3% and real price up 1%. However, demand has lost ground since that time. In May, per capita consumption was estimated to be up 3%, while prices were down more than 15%. Demand has been mostly weaker as the market has struggled to absorb the additional supply. Non-fed beef production, from cows and bulls, is up 4% through May, and imports have been up more than 3%. Weaker demand suggests wholesale buyers have struggled to pass the additional ground beef on to consumers compared to 2012. CattleFax expects demand to be mostly weaker than a year ago through summer, but better lean beef demand seems likely by late year. Supplies could also lead to better price support by late year. Processors are currently working through the supply increase, but possibly face tighter cow and bull availability by fourth quarter. The 90s market is closely correlated with cull cow and the bull market. These expectations could still change as the year progresses. However, the cull cow and bull market could find better support into late year than typical seasonal prices would suggest if they fit these current fundamentals. For the Angus Report and CattleFax, I'm Zimmerman.
To learn more about CattleFax, your leading source for beef industry market information, visit CattleFax.com.